Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. It is a Saturday night down here on Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. And this gentleman right here in the black puffer jacket is Clyde, who is informally operating Club Clyde down here on the Fremont Street Experience. Really, really cool guy. Hails from Trinidad originally. Plays the steel drum right there in tandem with the music that he plays out of his Bluetooth speaker. You can see the crowd down here. He's got a really good crowd down here. All the street performers down here, by the way, they are independent contractors. They're not employees of the city or of the Fremont Street Experience or the casinos or anything. They are independent contractors working for tips. So if you feel one of them is doing a terrific job, please do drop them a few bucks. If not, maybe a little bit more, because nowadays a few bucks doesn't get you very far, especially when you when you have the first timers that come to Vegas and they're like, wait a minute, it's $17 for a beer? It's $17 for like a Budweiser down here? What? Let's put that into perspective, right? For just a moment as we walk down Fremont Street here. $17 for a beer. There are people in this country who make that in an hour. There's some people who make less than that in an hour. You're talking about spending an hour's worth of your hard labor for one beer down here in Las Vegas, and certainly on the Strip and Fremont Street. I wish that there were a better logistical answer for the for folks to be able to go to the locals casinos instead of the Strip. Let the market sort itself out, that sort of thing. Back in school, I learned all about the the laissez-faire and all that, and kind of the hands-off approach to the government and the market and all of that, and just let the market figure itself out unless it needs intervention. There's Jojo the Squirrel right there drinking Bahama Mama. Late nights with Jojo the Squirrel, really really awesome guy. And there's Zorro. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to Late Nights with Jojo the Squirrel. Really, really awesome guy. Likes to do karaoke. Usually gets his stream started at about 11 p.m. down here at Cat's Meow, which is inside the Neonopolis Dining and Entertainment Complex over here off to our right. About 2 or 3 blocks to our right. See, look at Binion's here. Right in front of us. But, yeah, so the laissez-faire approach to government, right? To the market, capitalist markets and stuff. If someone, there's no such thing. I learned a long time ago. If there's no such thing as something that's priced that it's too expensive. There's no such thing as too expensive. There's only a price at which no one is willing to pay. Right? Nothing is ever too expensive. It's just a price that no one's willing to pay. So when that happens, you have to kind of let the market bring those prices back down. Supply and demand, right? If the demand decreases, your supply is going to increase. And that's going to put downward pressure on prices. Very simple stuff. But when it comes to folks coming to this town and seeing these prices, it's really eye-popping. You're stunned. You're like, wow. Now, me, when I know, having grown up in South Florida, and the touristy areas down there, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm Beach, you get used to it, right? You get accustomed to being shocked when you go in and ask to buy a beer, and you get that sticker shock when you see the price. Same thing here. It was not always like this. In fact, you used to be able to park for free down here on Fremont not too long ago. Certainly the Strip has done away with it. Free parking, that is, for a long time. But really, really, at the end of the day, you have to let the market sort itself out. And I wish that folks had the ability when they come to this town to be able to go to the locals casinos, because take that demand away from those that are charging too much on the Strip and on Fremont Street, and let's share that demand as we look here at Casino Center Boulevard. Share that demand with the locals casinos. In my humble opinion, that's how you affect the market and effectively lower prices. See the overhead canopy doing its thing there, putting on a show. So we cross back over Casino Center Boulevard here. Head back over to Club Clyde. Yeah, there's a lot of locals casinos that have great prices. Silver Sevens. I just drove by Silver Sevens, which I believe is over off of Flamingo, east of the Strip, and I saw on their sign out there it said $3 beer, $3 shots, $3 table games. Wow, that's a huge shock. Especially here, I'm talking to JoJo here. I can't play the music that they're playing in the video because I'll get in trouble. So yeah, it's back here with Clyde. It's hard to a lot of times because I'm talking to either JoJo or some of the other streamers here, like Mamacita or Bugsy. Please find them and throw them a like and subscribe as well. They were out of town this particular weekend, so they're not here right now. But Mamacita and Bugsy, Bugsy. Really, really cool people. There's Clyde right there. Really cool guy. I hope you come down here and see him and listen to him play some music. Play those steel drums. That's some awesome talent right there. I wish I could do that. And throw him a 5 or whatever you feel like. Throw him a 10. He's these guys don't get paid to be down here. They get paid only on tips. So for our international viewers, it might not necessarily be familiar with the tipping culture. It's a very important distinction. You want to, if someone is doing something for you and they're not charging money for it, then there's a tip expected, right? Unless, and there's caveats to this all over the place, unless you're at Walgreens and you're checking out and the little machine asks you if you want to add a tip to your purchase today. That is absurd. The tipping culture has gotten way out of hand in not only Vegas but in this country. It's just gone nuts. So yeah, just the street performance. If there's no such thing as in a very very well known aphorism that really really helps when it comes to learning how these things work in America, especially when it comes to tipping, and that is there is no such thing as a free lunch. None. You might think it's free. No, it's never free. In fact, you see that down on the Strip. Hey, you want some show tickets? Hey, you want to go see the Grand Canyon? Hey, you want to go, I don't know, to the top of whatever and or take a helicopter ride. We have some great discounts on those types of events and activities. You look at Zorro there putting on his show. Yeah, we have some great activities and stuff that you guys can do at a steep discount, if not for free. Why don't you just come to our timeshare presentation? It's only an hour and a half, and we'll give you some free or discounted tickets or whatever. Sounds like a good deal. It's never an hour and a half, you'll be in there for like 6 hours or more. So you're giving up a substantial chunk of your vacation time to do that. If you want to buy timeshare, sure, go for it, by all means. But it's really, really high pressure. I've sat through a couple of them, and thank goodness I was younger when I did it, and I learned my lesson early on, because I don't do that anymore. That stuff is just, yeah. Zip liners flying by there on the Slotzilla zip line. Yeah, it's something that you really have to keep in mind when it comes to those timeshare presentations. There is no such thing as a free lunch, ever. So if you see 2 showgirls down here or more offering to take a picture with you for free, they'll tell you it's free. It's never free. There's no such thing as a free lunch. So please be aware of that as we look at some of the ads out here in front of Four Queens. Looks like they're doing a reno over here on this corner. There's Fremont Casino. Not to be confused with Fremont Street. It's named independently. The Fremont Casino, and here in front of us we have the Las Vegas Horror Squad, HORROR. Really, really awesome people down here. Please come down. If you're down here, please come down and throw them a like. And when I say a like, throw them like a 5 or a 10 or whatever you feel like throwing them. But they're really, really cool people. Take a picture with them, tip them for their time. And Josh and Christy, they're the couple that run it. Really, really cool people. So tell them Vegas Don sent you. They also double as there's Stefan right there, the It Clown. They also double as the Sin City Deps. They do various characters from Johnny Depp films like Captain Jack Sparrow, Willy Wonka, Edward Scissorhands, Mad Hatter, etc. So really, really cool stuff. And it's not very often, and in very many places, certainly, you're going to find a collection of, let's call it cosplayers, because that's kind of what it is, in one spot. And, in dressed up like they are, certainly the Jack Sparrow outfit, goodness, that's got to be really hot, especially in July. All of them got to be sweating like crazy in there. So please consider tipping them and grab a photo with them. Really, really cool people. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. It really helps recommend us to other folks and other viewers here on YouTube. And it also helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. Also check out our shop section on our YouTube channel. We have some awesome merch available for you. Maybe something for yourself or your significant other. And also check out Vids for Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos. He's not down here on Fremont, but he's a really, really cool guy and a local. So please feel free to like and subscribe. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time.